Misfit Menagerie, or... Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Here we're continuing our Candlekeep series. Book of Cylinders is part 2, so if you haven't watched part 1, you probably will be confused, so maybe go back and watch that if you didn't. Alrighty, so welcome. Please like and subscribe if you're into that kind of thing. It helps us. You know that. You know the thing. Alright, Coulter, would you mind telling us a little bit about what happened in our part 1? Actually, maybe you don't need to watch it.
We found our group with Naya once again abroad, as the rest of them were preparing for a week full of shellfish-heavy birthdays. During that preparation, it was discovered by Benlin, by discussing with one of the ship's captains at the docks, that shellfish shipments had been thoroughly delayed and were not going to be available for an indefinite amount of time.
In a very calmly and serene
cursed him out and then came back to the tavern to try and make imitation crab. Meanwhile, it's once upon blah blah blah. Exactly. Once finding that out, the rest of the party went back to the docks to try and figure out why the shellfish were missing and what more could be done about it. Upon doing that, they discovered that there was an encampment of Gripley's, where they had previously been getting all these crab from and other shellfish and seafood and whatnot that had been tossed out of their town as their temple had been taken over by some Yuan-Ti or other snake folk. They had dealt with 2 different groups of Yuan-Ti. The first one was nice, the second one tossed them out of their town. Upon hearing that, heroic minds stepped in and we all decided to go get our shellfish. And upon going back to the dock, we figured out that we were being followed by a furbolg, who was being a little bit creepy but very sweet, who joined us on our journey. And she brought along with her a book of cylinders that helped us find out about a legend about this temple being raised and what that meant as a prophecy for the Gripleys. We got to the Gripley encampment, talked to their leader, and she directed us towards their actual settlement versus the kind of shantytown that they've had to set up around the port in order just to survive. And we spent the rest of that session dealing with the horrendous giant crabs that the Yuan-Ti were terrible enough not to keep fed, so who were desperately hungry and saw us as a little bit of a snack. Upon reaching the other end of that, we ended the session having barely survived the claws of treachery.
Excellent. Okay, so as you guys can see on the map here, you are on this little breakwater. So it's this little land bridge that's going out with the lagoon, and then across the way you can see some docks, and you can see marshland that looks like it could be the settlement. So if you guys kind of showed up right here, which way would you like to go? Would you like to go north to this land bridge or more south to this land bridge? I'm going to say that those figures that you saw are about right here near the docks.
Interesting.
Does that river look significant enough that it would impede us?
I mean, it's hard to say, but this land is all very marshy, so it's probably not very deep because all of this land is very low lying.
So we go south then.
Well, and did we hear anything from anyone about which direction was going to be beneficial? Did Pond Mother give us any ideas?
She just said on the other side of the...
She told you that the temple was up the river a little way, so she recommended following the river to get to that old temple.
Well, then that might be the best way to go.
Yeah. All right. South
the wizards.
But I don't know this place.
Yeah, but I mean, you're like that's
I'm just saying.
We would love to take advantage of your great intelligence. That's all we're saying.
Happy to help.
You actually read the books.
Doesn't everybody?
Oh, I just write them.
Oh, that's right.
Who's gonna start walking?
I have a volume of what is it? The Rise of Yithrin by this Mendax guy. It's perfectly sized for underneath my wobbly stove.
Oh, that's actually a good one. That's a new release.
It's perfect sized.
I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought that he was nicely succinct without lacking in detail in his descriptions.
And he wrote the perfect number of pages. So that my stove is warm.
I'm just happy he survived the whole devil worshipper thing personally.
That's in the book?
Oh, no, sorry. Different. It's, yes. You have to be familiar with his oeuvre.
I heard there's a super attractive tiefling, but
The one that died.
well, I guess there's two
Shots.
All right, as you guys make your way down that land bridge, the figures, you kind of see them watching you for a little bit, and then one of them kind of gestures to two of them on one side and gestures to the two on the other side, and they kind of split up and start kind of receding back away from the docks. So they're kind of running.
Do we
Don't
see
like
what
that.
kind of
Don't
figures
like
they are?
that.
Like,
Yeah, so three of them look humanoid, though they look like, humans from the distance that you're at. And then one of them has a snake head, and then one of them has, instead of legs, a snake tail.
and we established last time that I know a little bit about UNT.
Yeah, you want to say that. Yeah, you would definitely could identify the snake head and the snake legs one as Yuan-Ti. From this distance, I don't know that you could confirm what the other figures were.
Benlin would like to use his wild companion ability to summon something that sees really well in this environment that flies. I
Okay.
want to say an owl, but I don't know if they can see well during the day or not.
Not like a hawk.
Hawk works too, is that word?
I mean, hawks have really good eyesight.
So I will summon a small hawk, and for the next 2 hours, he can confer back with me. So I will send him up to scope it out and maybe follow some of the ones that went off into the jungle.
Okay. So the hawk immediately kind of follows two that are
The hawk's name
heading.
is Thurgood.
They're good again.
Again.
Excellent. Hate to do
Do you
this
know
to
any
you,
other
buddy.
names?
As soon as he gets close to one of them, they fire an arrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for that, I guess. Longbow. We got a 9.
Actually misses.
And the other one, I guess, gives that a shot. That's a 14.
That will hit.
Okay, and then damage.
Don't even bother, it has 1 HP.
Okay. Alrighty. But before he was shot down, he saw that two of them were heading this direction, two of them were crossing the river over this way, and then not sure where that fifth one went.
But he can confirm that they were, in fact, as you described them, the snake.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I can describe them to you, and then you can.
Yes, the ones that didn't have obvious serpent, the serpent head or legs, they have strange slit nostrils that the hawk picked up on, and yeah,
So they were all snaky.
some snake characteristics of those regular.
I remember that's an abomination of Allison. Right?
What, Bo?
So those are all Yuanti that are part snakes now, or 2 or 3 of them are. 2 of them, 3 of them.
Interesting.
Does that make them more or less dangerous?
Oh, I'm more dangerous. That's bad.
Well, 2 of them cross the river, so they're going to be right in our path.
Okay, so the more snaky they are, the worse for us.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
Is there a point where they cross over into just being snakes, though?
Like size and everything?
Don't know that much.
I just feel like a normal snake isn't as dangerous as something with thumbs.
But like a giant snake, I mean, I think they keep their arms because then they can attack and stuff.
Do their
I
arms
read
turn
about
into
it.
snakes?
Dragon that had a single arm, very muscular.
That's right. There is a tome.
Trogdor.
Trogdor.
Yes.
Was he a
Wasn't
man?
he a Burninator or something?
Oh, you read. Yes.
Pretty sure that's trademark.
I mean,
It's an homage.
everything's trademarked. And we talked about it for 5 seconds. Fine. Don't sue us, please.
All
right.
Or let's collab.
So I mean, I think at this point, stealth's out the window. We can't necessarily avoid them or hide from them.
Well, they have run, like they are definitely running in a couple of different directions, so they're not watching you guys anymore. So if you could try to stealth.
Did one of them stay at the dock, or did they all flee?
They all kind of, they all
First.
So you don't see them really.
I think what Hank meant is like they know we're coming.
Yes. Well,
The element of surprise is gone.
Yeah, it's not. There's no point in us like masking that we're here. I
I
mean,
mean,
we
it
could
would
try
be
to surprise them from somewhere else, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
How's everybody doing after
Crab walk.
the crab
Yeah.
thing?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Did we leave from that horrible experience completely unscathed?
I don't think
those
any of
crabs
us
didn't-
took
I don't
damage.
think they hit at all.
No, I think they did okay. Zindy's gonna be like kind of nervous about walking into these people, so you see her just kind of moving some runes between her hands. She's just like really
Some kind of
nervous.
like polished rocks with symbols on them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just like, makes me nervous. I mean,
Maybe math rocks.
they're my clack math rock.
What kind of stone are they?
Just they're. I haven't even thought of that. Love that you asked for detail. No, that's
Yeah,
great.
with Helena, you gotta have the detail.
I need
Everything.
to work on the details. Yeah, no. So I think that they would just be a little unassuming, maybe of different varieties. You know, some of them are looking like ivory. Some of them are a little more just like something that you might pick up off the street. But yeah, just a small assortment of runes, not her full little bag of runes. And so she's just kind of as a nervous habit is just playing with them in her hand.
Zindy,
And yeah.
just so you know, as we move towards the very highly likely ambush, making more noise.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. It's just a nervous habit. I mean, I look at my runes and just try and kind of get an idea of what's going to happen or if it's a good idea, if we're on the right path. So every now and then I just look at them. Maybe help me out.
If it's not helpful, with our last more castery friend, we just kept him in the middle. And
Okay.
then, we have a little bit of coverage.
Oh, and here, I'm still in the last remnants of my fungal form. I'm gonna break off some of the smaller, like little mushroom caps, and then I'm gonna hand you those, and you can go like this, and it doesn't make any noise.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Don't touch your eyes.
Oh,
Also, they're highly inedible.
But if you leave them out in the sun for, I think it's 3 days, and then you rehydrate them with a little bit of mud, and then after that throw them into the oven for 62 minutes. They'll be nice and hard, and you can throw them against the wall and nothing will happen.
I still wouldn't eat them at that point.
okay.
I mean, these are the these are the ones that you usually evacuate most of your intestines.
I don't think Naya and I saw anything that was real for days.
Is it going to absorb through my into the? Oh,
Only if your hands are wet.
my hands wet.
You
Right?
just walk through a crab dock.
You have fur on your hands too, yes?
Then you should be fine.
I don't know. I think it's more like.
I think
I don't think
furbolgs
it's
have
fur.
they're really hairy, but I don't think they're fur.
Is it like
Oh,
a
yeah.
pad?
No, it's like a
No.
hand. They're
Texture?
humanoid-ish, kind of.
They're
So
just hairy.
They might have
Furry.
hide like a cow. I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of fan art makes them cow-like, even though that's not in any of the books ever.
What you're looking for is bovine.
yeah. Well,
It was
I just
female, though.
I thank you, and then you talk about haven't seen anything for. I'm just like that made me nervous. I'm sorry. I really appreciate the gesture, and I'll go and pick them up, and then I'll put them on a little handkerchief or something.
So that way?
Okay, so as you guys kind of pass the mouth of this river where it starts feeding into where the lagoon starts feeding into the river, you kind of can see more clearly the village. So the Gripley village is set near the sea in a brackish marsh. Rising from the muck are circular, domed, mud brick buildings that the Gripley use for homes and storage facilities. The carapaces and claws of giant crabs feature heavily in the architecture. So, yeah, so you guys are seeing all these little homes. There is one large structure here. It's the biggest structure that you can see. It's a circular building, also made with mud bricks. And then you can see in this direction, like what look like maybe wells, like they're little short circular things. I'm not sure what those are. And if you guys want to roll perception, I guess I can determine whether you see where the Yuan-Ti went.
Maybe not.
I don't know if I'd even try.
24.
Yes, a 13.
18.
18.
Didn't need that, Hawk. Okay,
Well,
so
you can see from the sky.
you can see that it looks like at least 2 of those Yuan-Ti are near those little short, well-looking things.
All right.
Well.
Let's have a team. So, what are our priorities here? Save the babies, right?
Yeah, which we need to get through the temple to do so.
And I'm assuming Gripley live in like little pools.
I didn't. Did you see pools at their?
But
Yeah.
I'm saying those look like wells, so maybe they're little pools.
Are there a lot of those
Oh.
wells, or are there just a couple?
There's about 5.
In comparison to buildings around?
Yeah, there's a lot more buildings, and these appear to be homes. If you pass by one, you can see looking in, it's got like hammocks
I think
hanging.
they live in buildings.
Sure, but what I'm saying is why would they need wells when, and I point to the river, when that's right there?
What if that water is salt water or it's
Well, okay. To be perfectly fair,
potable?
the-
What's the word?
the one potable. To be perfectly
Was
fair,
it
the
about-
Yuan-Ti are appearing to defend whatever those are.
It could be like hatching pools, sure.
So my thought process was liberate that and then maybe move on towards the temple. I'm just asking, what are our priorities? Because if we start a combat now, chances are they'll be more prepared by the time we get to the temple. If we shoot straight for the temple, but then we leave the children at risk. Right?
Didn't they say the children were in the temple, though?
Did they say that specifically?
Just that the eggs were being controlled by them.
Okay.
But the other thing is are we going to have anybody to guard the eggs if we?
Remember,
Well, if we put them on the defensive, they might not waste the manpower on it.
I mean, they know we're here.
We need more intel. I don't think we could make a decision just yet.
And I'll bring out my runes and I'm just like.
so those pools are heavily guarded.
You can see at least 2 of the Yuan-Ti are near them, yes.
All right, Paige, read their minds.
I don't know that I can read their minds so much as just talk to them and ask what they're thinking.
Okay, so pretend to be their voice.
I
Their voice.
Just like,
really-
just like a really characterized voice just appears in your head. What are we thinking?
I would lean heavily on the S's
Or is that offensive?
would
if
I
it's their mind.
should I try to get into their mind and create a diversion?
You know, that brings up a good point. Does somebody who stutter inside their mind?
I don't know if that's something that we could even address right now. Why don't we go ahead and decide whether we're going up the river or to this well?
All right. So, what are our priorities? Like I said, is it getting the kids safe and then dealing with the Yuan-Ti, or dealing with the Yuan-Ti and then worrying about the kids?
I would worry about the children
I
first.
think the kids come first.
Okay. That will make everything else going forward harder.
Understood, but we've
Is-
never come out unsuccessful.
Mine
Is there a
first.
way, if we're able to get the children liberated, then maybe we can send a message to Pond Mother and let her know to come and protect the babies?
They would have to get through the crab pits.
But they're their crabs. They're their crabs.
We are probably more well equipped than we are for that.
I feel like wild dogs would still attack if they're hungry enough.
They probably have a better idea of how to get through it.
Right.
I'm just saying, I don't like the idea of leaving the children unguarded if we go through the Yuan-Ti first and then go on to the temple.
Well, I mean, we should probably free the children before we have that discussion.
Where is Pond Mother at?
She's back at the trading post.
So it would take her time to get here.
I could encase the pools in earth, at least making it difficult to get at them. I could put holes in it, giving me a look like that would be a bad idea.
Well, no, I'm just thinking about the logistics of it. And if you end up putting earth over top of it, and then something tries to burrow under, then you might end up getting the earth onto the pond, and then it burrows into it, and it smothers them, and you don't want to smother the babies, and that would just be really awful.
Well, but chances are that if the Yuanti are dealing with us, they won't care about the babies anymore.
Why would they want the babies in the first place?
I'm assuming slavery.
Oh gosh.
Yes, honestly, I think if we just kill whatever we come across, then we'll probably be fine.
Unless they're friendly Yuanti. Because they did warn us some of them were friendly.
Well, the
There
wouldn't go.
streaks towards you all. And it was, I guess, who would be forefront? You. So okay.
I'm the biggest. Well, she's bigger than me, but I'm the biggest. It was heavily.
No,
armored.
I was imagining I was crouched down trying to read my runes, being like, "What's going on? Where'd it go?"
18 for a short bow.
Okay. Aqua shield.
Okay. And then I guess let's go initiative. That's next, isn't it?
We were talking too long and they attacked us. Ooh, that's really nice.
Int for you.
Is there any chance that all of this prep work took about an hour?
Prep work.
No.
We were walking.
Yeah, gently for an hour.
Oh damn.
Oh, yeah. So,
Just out of wild shapes. I need to rest for an hour.
Okay. Who wants to give it to me first? Kira.
23.
Nice. And then
17, which I thought was good. Little did I know.
Peggy.
4.
Oh, the little bow. He's so slow. Paige.
10.
Hey,
And then
Cindy.
Cindy.
22.
Nice. You
At
guys
least-
all got really.
At least you're turtle enough for the turtle club.
Cindy. Okay, so Carol, you are first. So I got this map up. This is the village kind of area.
Okay.
It doesn't have the grid squares, so I'm not sure if I want to use this.
We can theater the mind it.
Yeah, let's theater of the mind for right now. So yeah, so I would say that there was one that shot the arrow at you, and then another one is running up to you. This is one of the ones with the snake head, and he is running up to you. But Carol, you are first.
I will Eldritch Blast the one that shot the arrow.
All right, go ahead and roll for that.
That is a 25 to hit?
Yep.
23 to hit, sorry.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was...
It's two separate bolts, so you can hit both if you want it.
Okay, yeah, so I will roll the second one at the one that's running towards us.
Okay, so the first one hit, and but we'll roll
21.
and then that one also hit.
Okay, so the first one was a 4 and the second one's a 3.
4 damage, and then
My dice hit it and it became a 6, but in support of honesty, it was actually a 4.
Not having that charisma bonus.
Could
I know.
take- You
It
could
really
pick up
does.
that occasionally.
all right, Cindy, what you got?
All right, so I am going to. The one that's running towards us, I'm going to shoot off a firebolt.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Like, I know I have a bunch of these. Come on. 4 and that's a 10, right?
Yeah.
So 14. 14 damage.
14, nice.
Ooh.
And now we've got the one that shot the arrow is going to shoot another arrow at Zinder.
No.
Oh, I can make 2 melee attacks, but I'm not a melee range. That arrow is going to be 12. Does not hit. Okie dokie. That is all for him. And next is the other one. And so I'm going to say that he makes it up to Benlin and is going to make 2 melee attacks with a scimitar.
I don't think these are the nice ones.
What was your first clue?
And that's a 16 and a 19.
The attacks.
19 hits.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is going to, let's say I can roll. Oh, here we go. 6 damage. 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Use that. Okay, and then that's all. And we've got Venlin, you're up.
All right. The one that just attacked me didn't have time to take my hammer out, so as an action, I am going to hit him for 25.
Yeah.
All right. For really 14 damage.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not for a 3rd level inflict wounds. It's not.
Oh,
That's 5d10 damage. I did 14.
Oh.
okay. That's all?
And then as a bonus action, I will summon my spore hand.
Okay. Paige?
So there's one now attacking Benlin, right?
One right in front of Ben, and then there's one a little ways back with the bow.
I'm gonna run over to around back of that one.
Flank with me.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hold out my paws as the pink, weird, euphoric daggers come out, and I'm going to.
Pink, huh?
Nice.
Nice.
It said it.
Bionic pink.
It said it in the book, and I was like, "That's perfect. I'm not changing that."
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because usually Psionics is purple in D&D.
And in Pokemon.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's just aberrant Psionics. Like you can tell bad Psionics from good Psionics. This one.
I mean, his is pink, so.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Sweet. So then I need some d6s, if I may.
Go for it, please.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
I have a chin.
Hey, I've got a bunch as well.
Sneak attack is how many extra d6?
You're level 6,
Yeah.
so 3d6.
Yowza.
Ooh. Okay.
11. That's 13 plus 3, so 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going
Wait, 13
to
plus 3?
16.
16. I don't know where my
That
brain
was, you
went.
said 13 earlier, but now it's 16?
Yeah.
That was my main hand attack, and then I'm going to offhand try to get him on the backslash.
It's a backslash.
I don't know how
That's
that.
definitely cocked.
Okay, a 21 to hit that time.
Yeah.
And that's just a d4, right?
Yeah, that one is just a d4.
A
But
little bit helps. You've already done more than Benlin did, and he was.
so
But he's not
7 more
salty.
damage.
7?
Ooh, 23 total.
23 damage.
Well done.
When the
No.
rogue is in position,
He's doing some damage.
Yeah,
All right,
switching
Bo.
positions for you. How far away is the one that fired the bow at us?
A 75 feet.
75 feet. Whoa, Nike. Alright, Bo's gonna run 30 feet towards him. And then he's gonna. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
You sure can. Whiz.
Then he's gonna like throw himself forward, tuck his arms and legs, just roll into him.
Spin sideways.
Yeah.
it's a
11.
wet grass.
So,
Sheldon.
okay.
Scuba shell.
I don't know. It's something happens.
Okay.
He's taking damage, by the way.
Yeah, it's taking damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't
Fantastic.
have-
If Kirill hit him for force, I'll just blast him.
Hey, that's something.
2d12. Wow, 20 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, Carol, for laying that framework down. And that's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be my
stick to
turn.
All right, Kirill, back to you.
Shante, that didn't
Are they
work,
both
but you
still
went
up?
with necrotic.
Okay, 2 more Eldritch Blasts, 1 for each. Here we go.
Yeah.
Imagine Kirill just
Ooh! Oh!
Double one.
That's 8 to hit for each.
Well, one's always miss.
And 8 wasn't going to do it, and I'm going to say you fall down.
I love
You're
it.
close.
I love it. I love Fumble.
bumbles too.
And your pants are all wet and muddy.
It looks like you peed
And
yourself.
that's the real crime here.
The money.
I'm going to have to get these dry cleaned.
There's a weird yellow fungus stain right there.
I have magic.
If any of you say anything,
Anything.
Kirill, fucking inspiration, you asshole.
Here, we're in the middle of a fight.
What?
Kirill's just like watching.
Kill
Paige
them
do
with
that,
kindness.
Yes,
and then
Lord.
watches Bo
Kirill,
do that.
Kirill inspires you by
Nice.
embarrassing himself.
That's the kind of relationship you had. Cindy, you're up.
Okay. So
Cindy, summon your tentacles.
what? I don't have which is summoned already, and so
As I'm stabbing with mind
how
daggers.
close? So he
do it.
made contact with us. The one that was running is within our sphere.
Yeah, it's being flanked by Paige and Benlin right now.
Okay.
And the other one's 75 feet away.
So then I will. Hold on. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that.
Do it. It sounds risky. Do it.
Yep. Okay. Well, I was going to use ice knife,
Boy, snow.
but it's the target and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dex
don't do
saving
that.
throw.
I'll
So
be
that's
fine.
why I'm like,
Do it.
no.
I'll be fine.
I don't want to hurt anybody. Okay. Is he within reach of me?
I mean, you could move into range.
Okay, so
certainly.
I'm gonna move into range, and then do shocking grasp.
Shock that grass.
Yep.
So, because you're new
I
as
know,
a wizard, you could send your book forward and
Oh,
have
that's
it
right.
do shocking
That's
grasp,
right. I
and then
was
you don't
looking
have
at
to get
that too.
next.
So then my book will get within range. No, but it's touch.
Yeah.
My book can touch it.
Yeah.
It's gonna bop it on the head.
Basically.
There we go.
I'm touched all the time by bugs.
Exactly. Okay.
I'm just
So-
saying, if you can,
No, 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 that's right.
yeah, I was
I
like,
was
if you can
looking
have
at
a
that
bird
too.
familiar do shocking grasp, a book could do it just as easily. Please don't
Gotcha.
hit me with your book.
Exactly. That's totally what's happening.
Except it's like electrified.
It's electrifying.
It just
Yep.
Electric.
flop, and then it does nothing happens. It goes, huh? It flops again.
19 plus, so 26 to hit.
And
Yeah.
then second flop.
Cool. And then where are my D8?
That sounds so cool because shocking grass is what, like a lightning dance, so the book emits lightning. Like,
And so that's 7. 7 damage. But then I also have to mark off one thing. Casting spell from my manifest mind.
You know what would be cool?
Here we go.
You know what would be cool is if it had like one of those little ribbons that books have, and then that
Oh, of course
formed like
it
a
does.
hand, and that's what it gripped with.
It's just like
Mark.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so then the one with the bow is going to go ahead and shoot a couple arrows at the bow. That's going to be a 15 and a 5. No fucking way. All
No bow can touch bow.
And I feel-
now Benlin. Oh wait, no,
feel-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I feel terrible because earlier you hit me with a 19, but I did not record the damage that he did.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I forgot to do that. So let me go ahead. Oh, it was 6. It was
It was 6? Okay.
Okay, and then that guy is going to go ahead and attack twice. One on Paige, one on Benlin with his little scimitar.
Little scimitar?
And who did I say first?
Me.
Okay, so Paige is gonna get a crit.
Oh no!
Okay, so the scimitar hits you for 24, probably.
24 will hit, yeah.
So that's gonna be 6 more damage to you, and then you're gonna get the crit, so that's gonna be 6 plus 6, I guess, so 12 damage.
Oh, okay.
I hate
She's
being
being kind.
I hate being so close. Okay, and that's it for him. Benlin, you're up.
Well, touching him with magic didn't work.
Touching you.
Reaching out.
That's what I was gonna say.
Next time.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Let's not talk about it.
Reaching
concerned.
out.
They just have something that I forgot to take into account. But it's
Oh,
fine.
nice.
Touching.
Is it 21 hit him?
Yes.
So much.
Sweet.
So 12 spore damage
Lumpy.
from my hammer.
How do you kill him?
I see him attack Paige, and while he's turned to me and stabbing his scimitar deeply into Paige, I just brain him
Oh,
with my hammer, just like
Rough.
Does any of it get on me?
maybe.
Snake head. Snake blood is not red. We think. I don't know. Blue blood. splash.
And on the book.
They're not warm blooded.
And then I am going to healing word Paige for 11.
Ooh. Alrighty, and next up,
And then as my move action, I will move 30 feet towards the bow wielder.
Paige.
Yes. My turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wipe the snake blood from my eyes, and then I'm gonna turn. And how far is the one? You said 75 feet-ish?
Yeah, and you haven't really moved much closer, so you're probably maybe 65 feet from it now.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my walking speed of 30, and then I'm going to do my. I'm gonna go 30 feet. Then I'm gonna do the tabaxi. It's feline agility, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go another 30 feet.
Cool.
Right? And then you can also, as a bonus action, dash to close an attack. You just wouldn't get a bonus action
That's fine.
because you're a rogue.
Yeah, and there's no one within 5 feet of him. Yeah, so I use my bonus action to get that extra 5 feet, and then in a really cool sequence, I'm going to slide at him and try to get him with my psychic dagger.
Cool.
Nice.
Let's roll to see if that really is cool.
It's not. That's
Oh,
wait. Well, maybe. I don't know how tough these guys are. That's a 14.
yeah, that is.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Nice.
That's 4 damage.
How do you do it?
Right.
Are they speaking common?
Sure.
'Cause
I
think
didn't
you want
look up
to-
whether they don't understand it, but I'm gonna go say they do.
Is it abyssal or do they have their own language?
That's abyssal.
Bow.
These ones speak common.
I'm gonna move the 15 feet up to him, and I'm gonna attack twice.
Reckless.
Can you use a longsword?
I can't read the stick. Oh,
Is that a double one again?
No, that's so that's a miss, and then a 12.
That it?
A 12 hits.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Natural armor?
Maybe they don't wear any armor. Maybe these are all sexy naked snake people.
Ooh, they are pretty not close. Okay,
That's
let's take a picture of it.
7 damage.
Yeah. So that's. Okay. And
That's me.
that's you. Kira.
I guess I'm saving spells for later, so I'm gonna do another couple Eldritch Blast at that guy. That's a 17 to hit and a 14 to hit. For 11 damage.
How do you kill it?
Or is that?
That was 2.
That was 2 damage. 2 damage. I saw a 10 and I got all excited. That was 2 damage. Apologies.
I was
Then
like,
you
should
put them
I
back.
say?
I was happy to help. Happy to help. Happy to contribute.
Zindi, take us home.
All right, so my spectral book is going to fly a little closer. Actually, I don't know if I want to. I don't want if I get that close and use another spellcast from my book because I might want to save that. So I will move just a bit closer, even though Firebolt still has good range. I'm going to move a little closer. Want to be close to Paige, just in case. And
Paige is way far ahead of us.
well, I know, but I'm moving closer to the one that's still alive. And I'm going to send another Firebolt. So
Did you show us what that spell looks like?
I don't think I have. So that would be, how would I do a Firebolt? It's probably one of the first times that I'm doing it because I'm like, other than practice, I'm just trying it. So,
I mean, Firebolt would be very useful for lighting fireplaces.
but you can use matches for that.
Young
I
wizard.
love it.
Why on earth would you ever use matches when you can literally just summon fire from your hand?
But there's a lot of vulnerable. This is all.
Well,
Right now is not the time.
And to be honest, Candlekeep does have that anti-fire enchantment, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so Firebolt is probably, probably originates farther up my forearm. It's so just kind of this streak of red coming down my arm and shooting from almost like Spider-Man, kind of like doing Firebolt. Yeah. That's what I got, guys. Come on. Ooh, okay. 20, it's what, 18? 25, sorry.
For sure.
25 to hit.
Just shout.
Yay. Then 2d10. 14.
Yup, it's dead.
Yep. So go into the head and just
Nice.
sizzling him
If it
down.
makes you feel any better, even if you had used Fireball. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying like you could still roll double one.
Okay.
So you're still doing okay. And if it wasn't for you, no one would remember any of it.
All right, you guys are out of combat, at least as far as you can tell. If you want to roll perceptions, you can try
Yeah.
and make another gauge of where those additional.
Checking this dude's
Nope.
body.
Nope, I can't.
Anyone else taking any damage?
That was a 5.
And I'm good to go.
9.
I was thinking, Kirill, thinking that we're all clear, was going to rush up to the wells.
Okay.
16 for perception.
24 to investigate the body.
Yeah, I mean, he's got. Let's see, this is this one. Let me just double check that it says anything on here.
And just so I'm stating it for the record, I cast.
Yeah, he's got the scimitar and the longbow, so it's a couple of weapons. Doesn't have any money on him, not wearing armor. So.
I just know if there's anything strange like writing or. Okay.
What were you casting?
I just cast a cure spell on myself for 11.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so you've already started heading over to the wells. That's what these are over here on this map here. You can kind of, is that?
Oh, I
Yeah.
see them. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They
Did
look
you say
just
that you
like
had-
little wells.
Yeah. Did you say you had a picture of the Yuan Chi?
Oh yeah, let me check.
That'd be cool.
Well.
So the
So these right here, just for our viewers. Those right there, right?
Yeah. You're welcome, viewers.
You're welcome.
so this is the picture
That's
of
okay.
the mostly humanoid looking one.
Ooh, interesting.
Like I said, they've got this one doesn't really show, but I would say these ones had like really slit noses.
Mm-hmm.
That better
And
not
she was
awaken
still
something in me.
disgusted by us, even though she just looks like a human.
Look at the scaling on her arm.
Her
She's
goal
obviously
is to
trying.
become snake.
And then the one with the snake head looks like this.
This is on Malice, and that's right.
And so that guy, yeah, again, it doesn't really, I mean, I guess they do look like they're wearing a little bit of armor, but these gauntlets and stuff, but yeah, real proud of that chest, it looks like.
Well, you
whacked.
can't.
He's
you
put some
can't
work in.
have a culture that lives in a jungle that wears clothes.
That's legit. Okay, so are you guys you are all following Kirill towards those well-looking things?
I'm gonna be very, very cautious and just worried about like other people sneaking up. I'm just.
And you got
I'm
Oh, I
going
got
ten,
awful.
right, on your
Yeah,
perception.
I
So
think
you
I-
got a 16 on your perception, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so you can see that there's at least one more of these beings over by those wells.
You all see the other one that's over there by the well, right?
I was already ahead.
All right. So as you guys approach,
Oh my goodness.
Yiggity yay.
so these well-looking things are, small 3-foot mud brick walls enclosing a 20-foot diameter of something. You're not sure what it is yet. And you can see that now that you've gotten close enough, you can see that there are several more of those serpent beings. 4 of them are the more human-looking ones, and then there's the one more with a snake head and one more with a tail instead of legs.
Oh,
Which I don't have a picture of that. It just shows that same Allison for the head, but anyway.
hello.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Not yet, though. Okay.
We came to check on the eggs.
We came to kill you. Initiative.
As long as we're on the same page.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Mine wasn't as good this time either.
Oh, I bet you mine's worse.
Mine wasn't as good this time.
Mine's still-
Same.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I
theirs
got the
were not
lowest.
as good either.
Okay.
So
No,
that's
I
a good
got the
sign.
lowest.
Why don't we just add 5 to everybody's initiative, and then everyone can feel good about it?
No.
That still makes it 6. I mean,
No.
Okay, here.
12.
Delete these old ones now before I friggin' mess myself up.
I've
Sorry,
done this so
hold
many
on.
times.
I know what I'm gonna get Lena for the next gift giving holiday now. So I'm gonna make her one of those cool whiteboards where it's like permanent marker and then you can like dry erase. You can just go like that and write it in.
12?
12. You got it.
You can hang it.
All right, Bella.
I'm an 11. Right?
Go.
6.
I know there's a
Better than a 4.
Your old roll.
Page.
8.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Go there.
For you especially.
Yeah.
11.
This is-
oh, another 11. Which one of you guys has higher dex?
I have a +3.
What are you looking
Me,
for?
I have a +0. You go first.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Oh, God.
Here.
Boom.
Okay.
All
Mhm.
right. So
I just couldn't
this
remember.
doesn't
if it was
have
actually
grids on it either, so it's going to be difficult. Oh, wait,
That's
we can
okay.
do those little pointer things. that
Yes.
tell me
Yeah.
how far people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as long as we're like next to people or something.
And I think you can
So
use
like,
the cursor to move, so that would be 5 and whatnot.
Oh.
Okay, so this
I don't
one
know.
Also, if you move the map from the GM layer to the map layer, it'll have the grids pop up.
from the DM layer to the what layer?
Map
map
layer.
layer.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there they are. Interesting. Okay, or for me, I don't know if you guys see them. I don't know.
Not quite. They're underneath.
1 second.
You got it, or
He's just reloading the page.
oh,
Nice.
Oh, I logged out of. Jeez.
So what he was saying is if you go to GM later, right click on the map and then switch it to the map layer, the grid will overlay over the map.
I'm right clicking in there and it's not doing anything. You want on GM layer, right click.
Go to token layer.
Oh, that's close.
Right. Right click? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
I guess it's okay. We can
Yeah.
just use the measuring tool.
Yeah.
And it snaps to the squares anyway, so.
Cool.
Is it snapping?
Okay.
It's popping.
And now I gotta go back on freaking objects. Here we go. And select. Not
Sorry.
the thing. No, it's okay. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, they're snapping.
Okay, so that one runs up to you guys and makes it. This one is gonna. We'll say we get to about there.
It's
And
still
we're gonna
loading.
do this over.
There we go.
One. Make it
Might be easier at the bottom.
She can't see that.
This one also is gonna move.
I'm good now.
I think it's gonna get much further.
I think it's lagging on our end, but
Don't like that. Don't like that. Not one bit.
They all moved in unison.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Dramatic sounding. They all move like
Yeah.
Did you
It'd be cool
hear
if You
that?
could do movements and then like pause it and then like release it. That'd be really
Yeah.
cool.
That's what just
Okay.
happened.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
2 of them are in range. The
Oh my
one
gosh.
next to that's Curl, so they're gonna attack twice.
I thought you said they got bad
The
initiative.
scimitar.
Bad
Yep,
for
you
them.
all got bad initiative. Okay, so that's a 15 and a 14.
To who?
To hit me.
Yeah.
All right, that is going to hit both times. Yep.
Alright, so that's gonna be 8 damage.
Buddy.
The one in front of Bo is also gonna make 2 attacks with the scimitar. And that's a natural 1 and a 7, which I'm not gonna do nothing. These 2 moved. That's it for those guys. Next is Cure.
Okay, can I know what the distance is between these two?
Between them?
Oh,
Yeah.
You got that, Bo?
Yeah.
15, and then what's the difference here? And what's the difference here?
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Yeah. Okay, I'm putting hypnotic pattern in the middle of all of those.
Hypnotic pattern. What's that look like?
Okay, so it's going to be a wisdom save from all 4 of the Yuan-Ti that are closest to us.
Okay.
So Curel flips right after he gets hit, flips his lute around to the front and begins to play it, but there's no sound. Instead, there's a vibration that passes through him, through his feet into the ground, and the ground begins to shake in a rhythmic pattern in the center of all of them as a shape begins to be brought up through the actual earth itself.
Ooh.
And kind of like like when you put sand on a speaker.
Right.
And
Nice.
All right, so that is going to be a 13, a 13, a 20, and a 16.
13 and 13 don't make it, 20 and 16 do.
Did you remember your thing?
I did.
Sorry.
All right, so I'm going to say, let's say the 2 that are closest to you guys. Let me just roll. I'll just figure out who gets what.
Those of them that did not make it see a pattern and become charmed for the duration. While charmed, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Oh, fancy. So, okay, so no damage, but they have...
Just out of the combat,
They're
basically.
basically
Until they,
until they make their saves. Okay.
Well,
Oh.
excuse me. They don't get a save.
Do they get one on their next turn? Oh, wow.
There's got to be a way for them to break hypnotic pattern.
I have to lose concentration.
Also, the spell ends.
Oh, sorry. If they take any damage, or if somebody else uses an action to shake the creature from its stupor.
Got it.
So which ones are we not attacking? These 4?
This 4.
Well,
No,
no,
only
only
two.
2 of them made it. So
Oh,
can we put one of those symbols on?
Yeah, if you right click on it.
Yeah, but so they don't get any more saves.
Okay. It's just when you lose concentration or when the spell ends.
Or when somebody comes up and shakes them.
And shakes them.
Or an even.
Did you find it?
Right click
Sorry,
on
if
the
you
token or
If you click on the token, the little gear thing pops up. Or not, sorry, not the gear. It's the little thing
The
down
circle.
below the circle,
symbol. Oh, here we
and it
go.
pops up with symbols, and you just pick what you want.
The joys of Roll20. It's been very frustrating today. Roll20's been fighting me from the get-go.
You know, we're always thinking about like short bids. We should just do a Roll20 like tutorial.
We did help
That
you.
would be
Yeah.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
other people.
I could watch
I had a thought on that, though, Coulter.
All right, so
I had a
you're-
thought on that.
Okay. So, do you let us know? I mean, I'm like not to attack them.
Yeah, I would say, like, the 2 of them that look stupefied, don't touch them.
Okay.
But why?
Well, I'm working on those 2.
Okay.
Disturbed, stupefied place.
But if somebody could take care of the one in front of me, that'd be great. Continue to try and keep the rhythm.
Right. So then I will. Oh gosh. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's
Not
take
a close.
Hypnotic pattern.
pattern. That one touch again.
I guess it's my first time getting to use that one.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Just
new.
wanted to
Ooh,
see
maybe I save that for later. Okay, so I am going to use. I think I might be too close with this one.
I doubt it.
Okay, Tasha's Mind Whip on the one that's in front of
Carol?
Curl.
Okay.
Okay. And so I'm going to use D20 or D&D Beyond to cast. No, not 3. I already cast damage. Sorry.
Does she need that Shakespeare book still?
Oh no, I have to take it back.
Cast it.
Just enjoy
And-
holding on to it.
I need to. My book. It's flying around me. Hold on.
Here.
Let's see if it at least hits.
Jake, during her turns, hold the book up behind her.
But not in front of
Where
the
is it?
camera.
I know. Hold on. Sorry, my D&D Beyond is being a little difficult.
Tasha's mind if that's an attack roll, right?
It is. I thought it was. Oh, actually, it says 90 feet in 15, so you'd have to do a save.
And it's safe?
Yes. Sorry, that was
So
the first time I'm using it. So the one right in front that's within, 10 feet of me, would have to do an intelligence save. There we go. And then I'll find out if I do the damage or not. Why is it? I'm going to have to read.
I love that because it's like you did it around me.
Yeah.
13.
So it's 13? Okay, so it fails. And then I will do the damage. Skills, actions. Come on, spells. Sorry, it is not working with me today.
Saw a 15 pop up.
Is that what it was? Because I did that after, or I did that before I actually had the
Yeah.
save. So I'm just gonna.
It's
roll.
I mean, it's up to you.
it's 15 damage.
I think she's gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll it.
Rolling.
Which was awful. I should have kept the 15 because that's 6.
But doesn't it get like a negative to something later?
Yeah,
it can
so-
only take an action, a bonus action,
Or
a move.
a move. Yeah, it can't do. So it can only do one of those 3 things: either move, take an action, or take a bonus action. It can't do any.
And so
more
Try
than
to
one.
help me remember that.
Yep.
It's their turning.
so we can't take a reaction now.
Right, and no reaction until the end of its next turn.
That's handy. All right, that all? I mean,
Yes.
that's a lot. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
That's it. Ben Lynn.
So Benlin is going to Paige. What's your thought process on your turn? Probably this guy, right?
My knee jerk was to run over and make sure Kirill's going to be safe. Unless you want me to take the far guy and you.
Well, okay. So this far guy from this pool, I'm going to cast Summon Beast, and a larger than average frog is going to erupt from that pool and try and bite that Yuanti on the head.
Okay. This one here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now there
Are you
is
able to copy
a
the
summoned.
token?
There's now a summoned creature within 5 feet of that
Well, we
one.
need like a little buddy for that, don't we?
You just want to copy balance.
Oh, sure.
Was it larger? Is it?
It's a small one.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Floppy.
And then it does.
Twice.
I make a spell attack. It does 1d8.
Oof.
It's a nat 1, so 8.
Oh. No, that is not. Little toad. Little toady.
And then as a bonus action, I will cast another healing word on Kirill this time.
I haven't taken. Oh, wait, I did. Yeah, you're right.
11. And then if I could move in between Bo right there. That way, if you move away, at least they can't move away from me. Is that a bad place for
No,
that?
no.
Okay.
I'm really mess real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's like, if I get hit, can you roll con for me?
Sure.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna rapier attack the one in front of me on that. So.
Page.
This way. Told you.
Okay. Can I get a distance measurement to right in front of
'Cause remember, this guy can't attack you. So.
Yeah.
From you
This guy here.
to here.
30 feet? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to run up next to the summoned frog.
Well, you can actually go here, and then if the
Flank.
frog was here, which is where I intended, then you would be flanking.
Oh, perfect.
So right there.
Ta-da! Yeah. Cool.
Alrighty. Roll away.
And then, yeah, my knife things.
My knife things.
And as I'm swinging, I'm saying, "Hello, I'm sure Thorogood." Okay. So,
Just got what you said.
thank you. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that's yeah. Goodness. 8, 9, 10. So 13 damage from the first attack.
Fabulous.
And then I'm going to do the offhanded attack. Yeah. 25 to hit that one.
That'll do it.
I think he was upset 'cause he almost got a crit.
I almost got a crit,
Oh,
which would be a waste on the
You want a
offhand
crit
one.
on the big one.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's going to be 6 more damage.
Alrighty. Mr. Bow.
Okay. Bo is going to. I think you can get about there probably.
Mm.
Okay, so Bo's gonna move there. And that's his turn.
Okie dokie. And the big boys are up. Okay, so this one is going to shoot 2 arrows at Bow. 17 and 11. Here's the purse. And then the other one is also going to shoot 2 arrows at Paige. That's going to be a 7 and a 5. And that was another natural 1.
A lot of ones in there.
cursed.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he hits his friend instead. And that is going to be
Wait.
6 damage. That would
Which friend?
the friend that is being flanked, not the one
Okay.
that's charmed.
I was like, because
whatever.
that would actually benefit that friend.
Right. Okay.
Wakes him up with a
Alrighty,
knife.
That's them 2. So we're back to the top with the other buddies. Okay, so then this one right here is going to go ahead and attack Curl again.
No.
And he's gonna oh no, he can't do that. That's gonna just be a scimitar attack twice. 21 and a 12. The
21 will hit.
probably hit. So then 6, no wait, it might be more than that. It's 4.
It's
Wait,
4
no, it's
damage?
4, yeah, 4 for the scimitar. 4 damage.
And then he has to make a con save. Hang on. Ooh, 5. There, he drops his spell.
Oh no.
Okay.
And, oh no, that's a 4 plus 1. I was like, and another nat 1, but it's 4 plus 1.
Okay, so that means the ones that are charmed are no longer charmed, and
Yeah,
they
he
can take
loses the spell.
their action as normal right now.
They have to get up, right?
If
I think
no,
that
they
after-
don't think it up, but like if it was they're on this turn right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a weird place because technically their turn is happening while the spell is dropped. So
I'm gonna say they can't for this turn because I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
your
that
call.
seems fair. Okay, so that one attacked already, got Ben or Curl, so then this one over here is gonna attack Paige. Beast.
I mean,
Scimitar swings. And we got a 6 and an 18.
One of them hits.
4 damage.
Okay.
Alright. Then the
I
other
do
2
more
are
damage.
charmed for 1 more turn. So then we've got Curl is next.
he told me he wants to attack with his rapier, the one in front of him. So
X. Let's get rid of
What the big
does a 9 hit?
a 9 hit. No, it does not.
Right,
Ooh.
and then do you think he would do another bardic inspiration or just end his turn
I
there?
haven't spent mine yet. So
Well,
you
he
can
can-
use.
He can award
Oh,
to
can
multiple
he?
people,
Oh.
I think.
I thought you had to use it first. I can't remember. I've never played E-Bar. I just felt like someone had said that, but I
How do I
could be
take
completely
this
wrong.
symbol off of it?
If you click on it again,
Same way you put it on, but you have to click on the symbol again.
Oh, you just click on. Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
Well, I'm not going to spend any of his resources. He just said rapier attack. Can that one still not take reactions, or because it just took its turn, it can now?
It's technically reset
It's
now.
better now.
Once its turn starts, the reaction resets. Is the way I've always.
But is Tasha's mind whip till the end of her next turn?
I believe it's at the end of his
at
next turn.
the end of their next turn, I believe.
Okay. So he'll just stay there then, and then that's Kirill.
Yeah, it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. And it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or bonus action.
Okay. That's Kirill.
Zindy.
Okay, so I'm not enjoying being so close, so let's move Zindy about 20 feet off to the side. Just because I don't want to be
You want
supposed
to be back a little bit too? Like right
Yeah, that's perfect.
there? Okay.
And then who's in between?
That's
That's
Benlin.
Benlin.
That's Benlin. I don't want to do that to Benlin.
What?
Are you sure?
I've been thinking about things. What do I want to do?
What to do?
Okay, so I am going to. I'm too far for that. Can't do those. I will do. I guess I'll cast Ice Knife at the one that is still. That's directly in front of Kirill.
You might not want to use.
No, because that's gonna hit. Yeah.
You have magic missile, right?
No, I don't have magic missile.
Shoot a nice knife over here. I'll find.
Or
Actually, if you
do
hit this
mind
one,
whip
you wouldn't
again.
hit anyone else. And
That's true.
Mind Whip is probably a better spell for this particular combat anyway. So
Especially if you take his reaction away.
That's true.
you could also
Okay.
focus on these bow users using like Firebolt and stuff, and soften
Make it
them up
far.
for bow. This is less than 90 feet.
Is it? Can
For
you check
sure.
that?
I believe it was 75 from where I was at.
Okay.
So
70? Okay.
this one's 70 as well. Wow.
Okay.
That's weird.
Interesting.
It seemed like
That's
that.
crazy.
Math.
Right.
Awesome.
For real. The
That's crazy.
I guess put that. Yeah, it's barely. It's probably like 73.
Okay, so I'm worried about him taking damage though. So, all right, well, I'll just do that. I will firebolt the ones that are, but those are heavier hitters. What
Well-
would Zindy do? Zindy would be worried about her friend, so she's going to firebolt that guy. Yep. So, what's she doing? 21 to hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Instead of a bolt, it's just like a glob
I
of
think-
flame.
14?
It's just-
I think. Oh no, that's a 1.
That's a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 1.
Yeah.
Percentile.
Thank you, sorry.
5.
So 5 damage. I need to not use the
The one-
percentiles when I'm doing
To the
defense.
right or to the left?
Right in front of
Oh, right in
Carol.
front of.
This
Yeah.
Oh, right in front of her. Okay.
I think Paige and Frog good are.
I'm so sorry. What was the damage again?
Frog good.
5.
I love you so much, Rio.
Everyone made fun of his naming, so he's changing it up.
Benlin.
Okay.
Next one's gonna be Third Frog.
Give them encourage.
They're good email.
Okay,
good die.
so it actually doesn't take any of my actions to use that. So I'm just going to Spore Hammer.
Or a sprinter.
Okay.
So 16 to hit?
Yep.
The one in front of Kirill?
Yep.
For 10?
Alrighty, that's it.
Uh,
Or your frog person go?
is anyone hurting?
Thank you.
And then
I'm only
Shall
taking
we-
damage as Kirill, I think.
I took some, but I'm fine in this scheme. of things.
Frogwood is going to attack the target in front of him for 14.
Yep, that hits.
And that will be an additional 3, so 10, 11, 12.
Oh wow, that's a pretty serious frog. Alright.
And it's just mouthing this you want this little frog teeth.
You lost your spell.
Yeah, you couldn't roll above a 4 on your turn to save your life.
Oh dear. Well, what's to be expected? Kirill's not even to combat.
Like when he gets back.
And we have
You're not on
thrown
camera.
everything we have at the Yuan-Ti next to
Take
you,
your
and it just
shoulders.
will not die.
Okay. There you go.
It's, I mean, it's,
Was that how it was?
yeah,
That's okay.
it's the tail.
But I did 9 damage.
No, that's your 2 hit.
Oh no. Okay.
My bud. Okay.
Oh dear.
Paige, you're up.
There we go.
And how's the one in front of me looking?
This one looks really rough.
I can't see where you're looking.
That one?
The
Okay.
being flanked by you and Froggood is looking really rough.
So he's
The other one
going
looks fresh and clean.
so fresh and clean.
Minty fresh.
I was
Uh,
also thinking simple. Clean from
Oh, I got an
competitor.
advantage on front the pretend.
It's the way that you're making me feel tonight.
main hand attack first.
Sorry, it's hard to let it go.
The one that's looking really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing I get advantage.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's good.
So 21 to hit.
Yep.
Ooh,
Nice.
18.
Yeah. Dead. Real dead. How do you do it?
Because the psychic blades don't do any physical damage, as soon as I pull my hand away, there's no markings. So I zoom in, pull it out, it drops, and I go, despicable, or whatever. And I turn and I throw a dagger at this one.
You a little sassy kitty. All right.
Froggood looks at you and goes,
Yeah.
But, so you throw like,
But we get it.
Yeah. I go,
he's a summoned creature.
thank you. And ooh,
damn.
like a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
6 damage to the unblemished one. I didn't like that description actually.
Now.
But he gave pitch.
Okay. We've got Bo now.
I'm gonna run the last like 15 feet up to this gent here.
Sure.
And then he's going to crit and then
I
smite
fucking
on
hope
that
so.
crit and make up all of the terrible rolls that we've had in this combat.
So I'm gonna
He
double
has not
attack.
taken any damage.
Yeah. Almost a crit. So that's a 24 to hit and a
Nice.
9 to hit.
Not for nothing.
Okay. 24 is right. 11 damage.
Yeah, strength plus 2.
You look strong.
Yeah. 9 plus 2 is 11.
And you won't die.
Oh,
Yeah, because my charisma's high.
Making propositions here.
I don't think I want to smite. It's not worth it yet.
well, you have to decide when you hit anyway.
That's it. That is it.
Okay. All right, then it's their turn. So that one in front of you is gonna go ahead and try and bite you with its crazy snake head.
Reptile on reptile violence.
That is a 9. Not so good.
That's
And that's all for him. The other one's gonna go ahead and fire a couple of arrows at Paige.
maybe roar.
Pew!
Reptile and reptile violence. Roar.
That's a 10 and a 12.
That's a what?
10 and a 12.
Neither hit.
All right. Big old whiff for those fucks. All right. Back to the other
He's
fuck.
matrixing, but he's like not even really. He's just like
He saw something shiny. She's like,
I dodge out of the way of the first one, and then the second one comes, and I go, huh, and I move my tail out of the way at the last second.
All right, Benlin. Those two flanking you are both attacking you.
Yep.
You are going to 117 and one is 21.
21 will hit.
All right, and that is going to be 4 beautiful more damage. Then this one over here is going to step up to Paige and attack twice with the scimitar. 8 and 19.
The 19 hits.
Take 4 damage. And that's all of them. All right, and now we have Curligan.
Oh gosh, I don't even know what to do.
So the two that are flanking me, they only attack me twice?
They each attacked you.
But don't they each attack twice?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
I just want to make sure I'm taking my fair share of the attack.
Thank you. I rolled with advantage because they were flanking you, and then I think I just forgot that meant that wasn't. Okay, so 2 more attacks. 16 and 13.
Neither of those would hit.
Okay,
so.
cool. No big deal.
Okay, I figured out what their thing was, but Kirill doesn't know. So I cast Dissonant Whispers on the one in front of me if I can have a Yes, if I can have a wisdom save from them.
Whiz.
Whatever a whiz there was.
Gonna be a dirty 20.
Yep, nope, that makes it. Takes half damage at least, so there's something.
Nice. Love that. Let's take that out.
Okay, that's not terrible, so 7 damage.
Nice. Alright, nothing's looking not so good.
At least I did something, right? Right? Something, please, somebody tell me it's okay.
You're
doing great.
Fantastic creepy whispering.
And then I can't do another thing unless it says that it's bonus action, and it does not. So
Alright, Zindy.
Okay.
I just don't understand why that one in front of you will not die. We've
Right?
attacked it so many times.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Is it not real? Is that a secret?
You're taking the one in front of you? Or basically like right across from you?
I'm gonna attack the one that's been hounding Curel.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a firebolt. Oh no.
It's not going to be a firebolt.
Nope. It's gonna be a firebolt. It's just at 9, so
Yeah, it didn't-
it's not gonna do it. And then
She kills 8 tadpoles as her firebolt.
no,
raises the
that would be a
temperature.
1. That would have been a 1. I'm trying to see what else I can do as a bonus. I don't know if I want to do that just now. I will move my book. My book is going to move closer to kind of this area. A little closer to everybody. Just so it's just
I'm
right
gonna
there.
Copy her token.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I don't know if I can either, because when I right click, the little menu is past where I can.
Yeah, that's
Click
fine.
on.
I'll
I mean,
move
it's
it
a
down
good
real
book.
quick if you don't
Oh,
mind.
okay. Yeah, I guess I could have done
Because
that.
I can't unless I use keys and they're way over there.
There we go. And so kind of where,
Where was this? Where
Yeah.
yeah, just about there.
I'm sorry, I should let
No,
you.
you're fine,
Because I
you're
don't
fine.
like doing it. I don't know why I get.
You're
There
fine.
we go. So my book is hovering in that space.
Froggood reaches out, tries to grab it with its tongue.
No,
No.
it flicks the little binding,
because
the
it's one of
little
those.
bookmark.
I have these bullet journals that have like 3 of those. You can have one
Yeah.
at the back to like flick back and just go attack forward.
All different colors,
That's
just
just
flying out, and that's it.
Benlin.
Benlin. So Benlin will. Can I step 1 square down?
You mean this way?
No, down.
You mean
Towards
that
the
one?
to the south, to the south.
Yeah, so
Everything you own in the pond to the south?
I'm going to cast Earth Tremor. Can I get a dex save from both of them?
Dex, she will save. Years. 16 and 18.
They both passed. So
They're not allowed.
it is difficult terrain.
Very marshy, yes.
No, I mean now.
Oh, okay. Even more so.
Failed save, a creature takes 1d6 damage, knocked prone. Yeah, so I don't think it does anything. What a crappy spell. I keep trying to want to like it.
That's it?
I'm gonna have Thurgood attack, but I mean Froggood.
Where's she moving?
We'll just have him hop over the book and get next to Paige.
Like here?
Yeah, just anywhere he can attack it from. He has pack tactics, so. But the best he did was a 10.
Nope.
We are not.
No, we're not.
Ooh.
Hey.
We are much more strong than this.
I'm going to circle around to the back of him.
Pew.
To there or to the
Circle
back?
around.
Uh, right there, yeah.
Right.
The only one of us who can do anything is Paige, which is weird because usually he's the cursed.
He passed
a new
it on
day.
to all of us.
I've been hitting.
Yeah, has been. I'm going to look over the Yuanti shoulder at Froggood and go, and then as I do that, and then just go.
Wow.
Stylish.
Nice.
The other one's a 14, dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
Froggood slowly closes one eye, opens it, and then closes the other one. If he doesn't understand.
Well, 8, 10, 11 plus 3, 14 damage.
Nice.
And then
Oh, no.
second
And
hand.
second hand.
Attack again.
Should have known that was coming.
Yeah. I have rolled that number like 9 times tonight. That's I wasn't
wish
a
I
dirty
could roll
20.
9.
Oh no, that was a dirty 20. I just can't do math.
Neither. It's like so much pressure. It's like, should you do math?
What is the number?
They're basic numbers, but I don't know how they work. 5 more damage.
I had other skills. Okay. Cool. That's it. That's your.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Double attack.
Let's do it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna use it because I don't know if I can get up to it, but I'm gonna use it. So an 11. Wait, hold on. Sorry. No, that's a 16
16 works.
because I can use inspiration on attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 16 and a 21.
All right, both of those hit.
Okay.
What?
Barely.
It's 11 damage. It's not fucking all right. It's whatever. It's
Both?
yeah for both.
Okay. And the big boy.
Thank you, sir. Cool, sir.
All right, the one in front of Bo is going to go ahead and take 2 swings with that simmy. We got a 6 and a 13. Not gonna happen. The other one
I feel like they're just kind of like,
they're
not actually gonna.
yeah, they're really struggling. And the other one's gonna send a couple more arrows at Benlin this time. A 7 and a 24. The 24 is a crit.
24 will hit them.
So, and that's gonna be 12 damage. Okay, that is all for them. Then we go back up to the top, which is the other guys. Okay, so this one. Ooh, do I want that attack opportunity? Yes. It's gonna run up to Zindi.
No!
Feel free to attack of opportunity that guy if you like.
22.
That hits.
1d8. So 11. And also, can you make a con save? Because I've been forgetting to do that.
Okay, so the hit was what?
He took 11 bludgeoning damage.
And then a con save.
For my spore aura.
Spora. Con. 19.
Okay, that passes.
Okay, and then it's gonna attack you.
No, not allowed.
Lovely. I will destroy you. 2 scimitar attacks.
No!
15 and 13.
Neither witch hit.
All right, great.
Mage armor, baby.
Oh, I was like a non-squishy caster.
I have mage armor on. I cast it as we started and got off the boat.
That's
Yeah,
really
so
fine.
13 plus 3, 16. Yeah, you're right. See? Good dex.
Okay, this one between you guys is gonna attack Curl for 13 and 6.
Neither.
And then this one over here.
Oh, sorry. 13 hits. Sorry.
Oh.
I was looking at my save DC, not my armor class.
That's 4 damage then.
Okay.
And then this one in the middle over in the middle of Benlin and Paige is gonna attack Paige. Twice with the scimitar again, which is a crit. 23 and 18. Those probably both hit you.
They both hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 and 4, 12.
Which one was the crit?
The 8 damage.
The 8? I'm gonna use my uncanny dodge
So,
to have
just
that.
to remind you, are you choosing not to use the crit rules, or?
I'm doubling the.
So, our crit rules is we do max damage and then roll.
Yeah, but I haven't been rolling for their damage. I've just been using the one that it gives you. So I'm just using that number and then adding it. I'm just doing that.
I was just making sure, like, should we still use the crit rules?
No, you guys can still use it that way. I just, for me and not having to do a bunch more math.
Also,
shit.
can anyone else attest to the fact that Helena's like crit like 4 times tonight?
I know, my
Above a
gosh.
10.
I love seeing them right. Well, here I can see 2 of them like in the chat. So anyway,
So with 8, which I have down to 4 with my uncanny dodge, and then
Sweet.
4 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 total. Okay.
Okay, that's all of them. We have Carol.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast the one that is attacking Zindi.
You sure?
Yeah, because I don't really have anything good that I can do to the one in front of me.
You just have disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, the one that's attacking Zindi, I don't have disadvantage.
So you have disadvantage on ranged attacks whenever there's a creature within 5 feet of you.
Oh, so it's still disadvantage either way. Okay. I thought it was just
that's
if
too
that
bad.
creature was in 5 feet of me.
It's Dabber in time.
Like one of those things where
Yeah.
like it's an of instead of an it or something.
Well-
That, like you read the sentence one way, but if you actually look at it,
In that case, we're going to see if I can actually remember how to use rapier.
You can do it. I believe in you.
That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Nice.
Nice.
22 hits.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
it's D8.
Thank you, but I was looking at the plus 6. Okay. That'll be 8 damage to the one in front of me.
Hold on.
Is he finally dead?
He's looking really haggard. He's really haggard. Still standing.
Carol just like steps forward and stabs the rapier through as a, why won't you die?
Nice. Alrighty, Zindi.
Okay, so did we say that the Yuan-Ti are wearing armor or they're not?
They're not really wearing armor.
Okay,
I mean,
then-
yeah, there's a lot of skin exposed.
Boo.
Their god protects them.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going to do shocking grasp to the one in front of me, which is advantage on the attack roll if the target's wearing armor made of metal. So that's why I was
Oh, interesting.
wondering. Okay,
Definitely
so
not wearing armor metal armor.
tried.
Is she wearing like a coin
Maybe like
belt? or
leathers and stuff, but
Yeah.
definitely not metal.
Okay.
maybe one of those like little belly circlets that's made out of copper.
Really conductive. Okay,
Heat metal.
so that is, oh gosh, where'd it go?
Belly circlet, that would be awful.
8, 15, or no, 25 to hit.
Yep.
And then 2d8.
They've been pretty awesome.
11 damage to the one in front of me.
Right.
So
That's
you can no longer
11.
take reaction.
Oh, damn it. Hold on.
Oh yeah, please
Um,
help me remember that.
Yeah. And so that's 11 lightning damage, and it can't take a reaction until the start of its next turn.
So move away.
So then I'm going to leave.
Yeah.
I'm going to move off
Bye.
15 feet this way towards the pond.
No, just go full 30.
I'm moving 15 feet.
Okay.
Let her do what she wants to do.
Okay. Then we have Benjamin.
Is it my turn?
Mhm.
Okay.
Has anyone hit this one down here?
Not yet.
Okay.
Can you measure out for me? I know you're probably not within 30 feet, but is everybody else? Yeah, you're definitely out of my range.
Yeah, everyone else.
Even Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to use Preserve Life. Everyone within 30 feet of me restores 10 HP.
Cool. What does that spell look like?
So it's Shantea. So I've used it before, but I gather up energy and I throw it at the ground, and wheat ripples out from me. Like it quickly fades, but as the wheat touches my allies, it heals them for 10.
That's cool. But it's not like temp HP?
No, it's just full
Okay.
healing, 10
Cool.
heal.
Delicious healing.
And then I don't necessarily want to use a bonus action on anything unless somebody else is still severely hurt. Are you okay?
I'm good. That
Okay.
that brought me up to full.
Okay. Then I'm going to have Frog Good attack.
Frog, frog.
For 15
Yeah, that hits.
or 9?
Whittle them down, guys. Whittle them down.
Wait. I get advantage on that attack, so let me see if I
Just in case.
Alrighty, next is Paige.
like 9th verse, same as the first.
Stabby stab.
Rinse it and repeat it.
Rogue is fun, but it is a bit repetitive.
Yeah, so like as soon as I got the Eldritch Blast, it's like, what else am I gonna do now? I'm just
Right.
gonna...
Okay, so dirty 20 to hit with the first
Yep.
primary hand attack.
I would take them one at a time. Damage roll.
Nice. 15.
18 damage.
Oh, that's right.
How do you kill it?
Yay!
I'm going to, again, same idea. Now that we have officially moved our same fighting stance, just 10 feet to the side. Have him drop, and then again.
Frog.
How,
The thumb is pointing up.
how far is this one? No, this one. That's Venlin. 30 feet. Where's my range?
Sorry.
60.
That's wrong. It's 60 from my
That's
throne?
the...
Yeah, because I remember I argued with you about it, and you were
That's
like,
right.
"Oh, it says 60."
That's right.
I'll never forget that.
Hell yeah.
I never forget a lost argument.
It's a burden to bear. Jeez. And then I'm going to throw a dagger at this one to see if I can finally be the one.
Yeah.
Don't think that one will ever die.
This one?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I get flanking on the
Real.
ranged attack?
No.
Are you sure? Because there's an ally on that side.
No.
You don't get
He's
flanking.
trying. A for effort.
That's a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sweet.
And that's 7 damage.
And that was that too.
Finally, it happened.
Both me and Kirill look at you, just so withering.
My reaction was in
Kyril's
character.
like pulling back with the rapier again, and then sees, oh, good shot.
Like just this little pink swirling thing, just to whacks it in the head, and it goes.
Exactly like that.
Thanks, Paige.
Anytime.
Ooh. Alrighty, then we have Bo.
Bobo, 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 bobo.
A 19 hits you.
Yes.
So,
No, that's not.
right. Um, 13 damage.
A lot.
I was just having a slug.
That's it.
It is his turn. He will attack twice with. Actually, why don't we try a bite again? How dare you refuse me? And that's a 19.
Nope.
Man, he doesn't hit. You're freaking killing me. Okay.
He has a slightly higher AC than me, so.
Foul shield armor. It's...
Gotcha.
The other
Yeah.
one.
So he basically just. Yeah, it's trying to like nod his shell.
Nope.
I'm just like,
I love it.
The other one shouts out, "Fools, you will die!" And then he takes the stopper off of a vial and pours it into the well that he's in.
No!
And that's his turn. We are going up to the other guy.
Does it even
There's
hit your
only
pipe?
one left.
What?
I'm looking.
He's running up to the
actually,
caster again. That's not you. Is that your book? This
Yeah,
one
it's
right
the-
That's my book.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go.
No, that's me.
instead.
This one's me. That's my book down there near your.
That
Oh,
one that
dude.
you're next to is her.
That is me.
Oh, okay. So
That is me,
We
yeah.
are going to step up to you and attack with that scimitar twice. 17 and 18.
They both hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for them. Carol.
Okay, so, well, she's not next to me anymore, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast her from where I am and hope that something lands. Actually, how far am I from the one that did the dump stuff in the pool?
Let's see.
sorry, that's me.
Menagerie.
Oh, yep, that'll work. It's 11 and a 12 to hit.
12 hit.
Okay.
Woo! Good catch.
Is that count?
It's very clearly a 3.
Oh god damn, it's a 3. 3 damage. 3 damage to the guy by the wall.
Okay, we have Cindy.
Okay. I don't like that this guy is coming up to me. And trying to see how else this is working.
This is my crossbow. I get a +3.
I will do. Nobody's within range, so that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to cast Ice Knife on the guy that's right in front of me. No, that's a ranged thing. Never mind.
Oh, I see.
Dang it. Shocking grasp again.
It's like when in doubt, reach out and touch faith.
Yep. 20, dirty 20.
Yep.
Thank you. Where are you? Let's try these guys. 2d8 lightning. 8 lightning damage.
Okay. After you
Just like resting up on them.
Is Benlin?
Yeah.
All right. I would like to double move 60 feet towards the poison pool.
Can I get you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this requires a little bit of creativity on your part. I don't know if you'll allow it, but I have a spell called Protection from Poison. It's usually a 2nd level spell. I'm willing to use a 3rd level slot if you let me neutralize the poison in the water itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I
you
would-
usually cast it on a creature, but
Yeah, and I would say you would need to use the 3rd level just because it's a large pool. But yeah, I would let you do that.
cool. So Benlin reaches in and like algae goes and starts snipping all the poison out of the water. And these are eggs or tadpoles?
Eggs.
And he goes, and then I will move Frog Good 30 feet over to that
Mean
guy.
lady.
Mean lady.
Oh, sorry.
This is a 19
Sorry.
hit.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a 19 hit.
Yes.
Oh, not 5d10. Sorry, that's not the right damage at all. No, now it does 31 damage.
It's 31 damage.
No. 9, 10, 11, 12.
It did.
As the frog just bites the head off. Can I flavor it?
Yeah.
It shoots out its tongue, grabs the head, and it just pops off.
Oh!
And it just crunches the skull as it looks excitedly at you.
Isn't it a small frog?
Frog good did good.
I mean, it's
Okay.
the flavor. It's all good. That's
Okay.
significant. That frog can do more damage than these effing pure blood.
The frog's head grew to like accommodate.
Yeah,
and then
just for that.
Well, it's
yeah.
just mostly head. I mean, have you ever seen a frog?
But it's
Yeah.
not a frog like that big.
Sure, but a human skull is only this big.
Okay.
So well, hey, I would assume that he's
Taking
like
stock of all the
giving me a thumbs up.
Give a measurement from me to the flank side of that one.
Well, you mean like the far side of it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, no one's flanking it. That's why I was
I know.
confused.
But he's assuming someone's
I-
going to run from here to flank.
Or
Assuming.
Benlin on the next one. That was under 60 or under, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
You could alternatively run over here, probably.
I mean,
If you want. I'm sorry. My brain doesn't stop.
That's the one that just poisoned the well.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't expect anyone.
someone's
to get
poisoned the water hole.
Wow.
There's a snake in my. It's right there.
And I'm going to attack him.
Snake is back.
I don't get flanking or sneak attack. Right?
It's the first. No, it's not his first.
Yeah, there's no way to get
Damage.
sneak attack in this particular instance.
It's gonna be 16 to hit.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 7 damage, and then offhand attack. 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that's gonna be 6 more damage.
4.
Must be nice.
Page then bow.
Wait.
My frog is outshining me.
My cat's outshining me.
That's 16 to hit.
Okay.
The other one's a nat 1, so do with that what you
Not
will.
gonna hit.
No, we're gonna smite on this one too because I feel like it.
Get mad.
I am getting it.
Right.
What's the downside to smiting?
Spell
Spell
slot.
slots.
So that's
A lot.
23.
18. It's 23. Yeah, 23 damage.
Radiant.
Yeah, if it matters, a lot of that's radiant, but I don't think it does.
It's very.
Sorry, 25. My
Okay.
bad.
So you gave me 23 earlier?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So 2 more. 23, 25. He's looking real bad.
Fucking should be.
Okay, then we have their turn. Okay, so this one in front of you is just like losing all control, flails around, tries to bite you again. 7.
Breaks his teeth.
Can't do nothing. And the other one is going to move away. Take a attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Oh no.
Yep.
Go ahead.
18 to hit.
Yes.
9 damage.
And then he pulls out another vial and pours it into that pool.
Oh God.
Ews.
How many spells you have left?
Third level spells?
Yeah.
Not that
Okay,
many.
pure bloods are all dead, right? Yeah. So then we're back to Carol.
Shoot. Okay. I was like, okay, can I use cutting words to distract him or something? And that's not gonna work. Okay, I will Eldridge blast the guy that's dropping poison.
Poison dropper.
Little poison dropper.
Okay, so that's going to be a 12 and an 11.
So 12 hits.
Gosh. 9 damage.
Nice.
Better than nothing.
All right. After Carol is Lindy.
Okay. So the one that is walking around poisoning the pools, I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at
That's an attack roll or a whiz save?
that is an int save.
15.
That's what he needed. Even so, he takes half damage. So
I'm sorry, which one were you aiming at?
the one that's
Poison
poisoning the
dropper.
pool. Yeah. So he's gonna take half damage at least. Okay. 9. So that's what, 4 damage?
All right.
And then I will start moving forward. I'll match where my book is.
Benlin is up.
Okay, so another ruling, because I'm out of third level spell slots. I have a spell called Create Destroy Water. It destroys up to 10 gallons, and he just poured it less than 6 seconds ago. Is it possible to destroy just the water around where he poured?
You can try that. Let me have you roll.
Nature, survival?
How about a d10?
Random D10.
Inspiration.
Oh. You do that on your turn?
It's. I can do it as reaction, I thought.
No, it's a bonus action. 10.
Okay. Nice.
So do you move up this way?
It's got a 30-foot range, so I don't
Okay.
have to, but... So, I get it?
You get all the poison.
Okay. That is an action.
If you move here, you set up flanking for a page.
Yeah, I will move to be in front of that guy. And can we move Frog Good 60 feet towards this way?
Frog good, frog good.
He's still got a little blood like at the corner of his mouth. So.
It's blue, so it's less concerned.
Right.
And he has a swim speed, so he can be in water just as easily.
So he can get like next to you.
Put him right here. He can get there, right?
Yeah.
Just speckles of blood coming out.
Oh,
Okay.
14? Oh, no, it was double move. Never mind. He can't attack.
Yeah, Paige, you're next.
I'm up. I had an original idea, but then you set me up so well. Yeah, seeing how you set me up so well, I'm gonna do exactly what y'all think I'm gonna do.
So I'm gonna do it.
And keep in mind, when she decides to move away, on opportunity attack, if somebody's within 5 feet, you can still sneak attack. It's not your turn anymore.
Yeah,
Nice.
good thing I have advantage.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
but
So
it's still
13 to hit.
yes.
It doesn't reset.
Oh,
You can talk about it. Big build.
Yeah, I know.
14 damage from the first hit. And then offhand. Ooh. No, that's a 12. Yes.
Nice.
So
stupid
4 more
naked
damage.
snakes. 4?
So squishy. So many places. to-
I know, but they're freaking ticks. They just take all
I
the
know.
damage.
Take us home.
Age is like,
Stop.
It's getting a migraine.
Oh, nat 20!
Voice.
Alright.
Fight it right!
Fuck this fucker. Alright. So, base smite damage is 16.
Plus your base longsword damage.
I know.
Sweet.
Wait, 16. Are you doing a first level spell or second?
Yes.
Ooh, it's gonna be
37 damage?
Woo. That one's super dead. And if you want to tell me how you kill it, I might give you a little something extra, Tony.
I'm gonna take my sword and wipe the head off, and then as the head's falling, like follow through. Like up, around, down.
Okay, and then as you slice through the head that is falling midair, somehow lightning damage shoots out and hits the other Malison. Does it
Fantastic.
too.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah.
was that me?
I think God?
God, I think God on behalf of Bo.
Sure.
I didn't know
Yeah.
you guys were that close.
I didn't either. I may have to start looking into that.
I throw up a little bit in my mouth. Just.
Good job, Bo.
Walking up and clapping
So-
Cindy on the back. Well, a little bit tougher than crabs, but you did great.
So all the poison's gone, right?
I think you
Yes.
did more damage
Well,
than most.
let's say someone needs to make a check to determine if it's all gone.
I'm immediately gonna run up to this one.
I have detect poison, so.
Yeah, go for that.
I don't have
I
anything
actually
besides
didn't
my
take
eyes.
too much damage.
He said he has detect poison, and I said I'm running up to this well, but I don't have anything besides my eyes to just look at the water.
Yeah, and I think that's not going to be good enough. I guess you could roll a perception and make a guess, but that's going to be really high. But Benlin has detect poison, so if we want to try that.
Paige is just
Yeah.
concerned, okay?
Reading it. For the duration, I can sense the presence of location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet. I can also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case. And there's no barriers, so.
Oh,
Nice.
so you can determine, yeah, that pool is free of poison.
I'm also going to use the rest of my spell slots to create. Oh no, I can't. Does somebody have create water to replace the water?
No.
I feel like it's.
It's pretty deep.
I feel like we're okay.
Okay. I'm just. I'm out of first level spell slots, so I can't create any.
I don't have any
10
spells to
gallons
do
and
that.
it's 20 foot pool. It's not much.
So we don't think I should spend a second level spell on it.
I don't think so.
I think it'll be okay.
Everyone's looking okay health wise.
Yeah, I'm at about a quarter down, so it's not too bad.
Fully healed.
25%.
I'm at about a quarter down as well.
I'm not looking great, so I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit.
How much are you down?
I'm down almost half.
Which is
34 out of 51.
you're down 34.
No, I'm at 34 out of 51.
Okay, so you're down.
I'm like, yeah, 2 points.
I have 39 and I was getting hit for 7. I'm like,
32.
it's fine.
Wizards are squishy.
I know.
So you're
I
down
forget.
17.
Yeah, so the other reason I was saying Healing Spirit is it lasts up to a minute, and it heals for 1d6 plus 4 every round for a minute, so we can all just share it.
Okay. If you don't want to use the spell, I can help you.
If you want to do that too.
You tell me what you want.
Do we feel like enough people? Well, we should probably just short rest, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
I would love to rest near the wells and make sure they're okay.
Right, and I will cast a message to Pond Mother.
The message spell only goes 150.
Oh, that's right. Dang it. 120 feet. That's right.
So unless you have sending,
I don't.
Okay. So I think we're short resting,
Yeah.
right?
And out of short rest, I can do Song of Rest, and everybody gets 1d6 hit points back.
Yay!
Nice.
also,
Sing a song. Next to
So everybody gets 5 hit points back from that.
Nice.
Thank you.
I also make us lunch, so everyone who rolls any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice regains an additional 1d8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So if you might be worth it to spend a hit die, just get an extra one.
Yeah. Let's see. No.
And take it.
I need 2 more HP. Can I roll at least a 1 on both die?
I need 3.
I did, but I got healed as we went.
I did. I'm at 4.
Nice.
So, say what I need to do again for the eat the food.
And then if you roll any hit dice, you gain an additional d8, and then you do an additional d8 as well, right?
I gave everybody 5.
5.
Yeah.
That's not temp HP, right? That's healing.
Song of Rest.
Cool.
Spells. Where's my hit dice?
Bards are like
Yours is a d6.
pocket knives. They're all small.
I'm just trying to feel where I.
But as long as you remember to use them.
So you have 6d6 hit dice to spend.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to see where to track that.
Hit the campfire button.
Thank you. Short rest.
And then it's kind of
There we go.
If you hit the minus,
little
it'll use it.
campfire symbol.
Isn't that cute?
And then it's a d6 and then an additional d8.
You got it.
Thank you. Sorry, guys, I played the game before, I swear.
Short rest mechanics, a lot of people don't use, right?
3
Anyway,
and 6.
so-
Okay. I'm taking a short rest.
All right, I got 2 away from max.
Nice.
And give you the 2 if you want.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, sure.
You wanna touch me?
Yeah.
Touch me well.
Yeah.
Just like
touch me gently.
gosh.
Bo
Bring
smacks
getting
you.
anybody?
Bo smacks you and you gain 2
And
HP.
then, hold on.
Where was
I
Kira?
do want to do
short
arcane
rest?
recovery to
Singing
get back
voice.
some spell slots.
Were you sitting down or were you like going around?
Oh, I was probably just sitting.
Is that a spell? that you
I
do?
imagine-
Is that like an ability?
It's an ability that I can use after we complete a short rest.
Oh, neat.
Where did
Paige was just laying on the ground next to you. I did a lot that fight, but
You did.
like
heck yeah.
not napping, but like heavily breathing, just relaxing, listening. Every once in a while there's a flick and a thump from the tail.
And then
Alrighty.
after an hour,
Forehead
Rob
pat.
Good turns to dust and
Oh,
blows away in the wind.
traumatic.
All he was.
But he does it slowly, so you see his skeleton and everything.
Ooh.
It's very horrific.
The last thing
The
to
last thing.
the last thing is it's like
It's like the end of Terminator 2. Just
Hasta la vista. Okay. All right, so you guys have short rested. So to remind us all where you are near the wells, the brood pools, which are right here on this side of the river. You see that big structure over here, or you follow the river up into the old temple, where the temple is. Or you do something else entirely. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm very tired. Let's just go back to Candlekeep.
Well,
We know where the crap is. We can
not
just take it.
quite that, but I was thinking that if we meet any more resistance at the temple, I'm not going to be particularly useful in my current state. If somebody could pen a message, I could send Hawkgood back to the Gripley.
I have some tools left, but I have a bad feeling based on how that combat went that perhaps my skills are not as effective on them as I was hoping.
I feel rather recharged.
Without you, we would be hopeless.
I mean, I wasn't lacking confidence.
I was confused. You sounded like you were fucking confident.
No, I just think my particular set of skills in this case is not as useful as generally speaking. But I appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
I kind of just squeeze the air and a hawk appears. Yes. Message?
Write out. Found brood pools, safe, comma, were attacked.
Send
Please
people to guard
come
them.
claim eggs and guard brood pool.
Go, Hawkgood! And it goes, Hawk!
It goes on the upswing. Ha! Good.
It
I
can't
love
say good, it's a hawk.
I think
Oh,
they
that makes sense.
Wrong. Wrong.
All right, what next?
I'm hoping within the next 2 hours they will send a message back.
Oh, okay. Because Stargate can return.
Hawkgood.
Hawkgood. What time do you have to leave?
What time is it?
9:34.
I have till max 10:20. I have to work after games because I have the worst schedule out of everybody.
What next?
I mean, you're saying you're no good right now. Does that mean we need to rest the night?
Well, I mean, if the Gripley can reestablish this area and kind of claim it while we move deeper in.
It might make sense for us to at least wait until somebody gets here so that they can defend it. I mean, should we look around and make sure that there aren't any more?
I mean, we could also work on creating some defenses of our own, perhaps. I could make some earthen walls, like around it, so that they don't get buried like you were concerned with before.
Well, I thought you were talking about going over.
I was, but I'm
Okay.
saying I could create walls.
A wall would be better.
Perhaps a scout.
I don't
to
want
go-
to smother them.
Perhaps a scout to go check out that large building. Just stay within range.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good idea.
I think I can do that.
Why don't you crawl inside my head, little buddy,
All right.
before you leave?
And then, but as I'm saying all right out loud, you just hear all, and then in your head, both of your heads, you hear right.
Is he doing that thing again?
Yeah, he can do 3 now. So.
Oh, that's right. I can do 3. Yeah. So you're gonna hear right.
Oh,
Sorry, Bo, but they're gonna get used to it.
I don't hear anything.
I know.
I know, I think you say it out loud.
Out
I have
loud.
to get used to it.
Oh, okay.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Are you sure that's prudent?
I mean, it might as well be of some use. And he pops the crossbow out.
Okay. You guys are going to the big building, the biggest one?
Mm-hmm. Stealthily.
Still
there we go.
Then I will
Roll
set
me
up.
some stealth then.
I will set up a camp with Cindy and Bo.
I'm going to walk the perimeter.
Rolling
To
on your
make sure.
Around the brood pools?
Yeah.
for a minute? Okay.
And probably just constantly walking around until we decide what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just patrolling.
12.
Okay.
25.
Nice. All right. Well, you guys get to That big structure, well, it is a hemispherical building. It's 20 feet high and it seems to be about 50 feet in diameter. It's definitely the largest structure in this area. Do you go in?
I'd like to look in the door. What is it?
Yeah, there's a
Or if
door.
there's
and
windows?
You could. There's no windows, but there is a door, so you
Okay.
can kind of. You're like cracking it open, or
Yeah.
okay, you kind of crack it open, and it looks like it's just like a wide open area. There's. It looks like the ground is still really marshy, and you can kind of see in the center there looks to be water. And the light in here is very similar to outside, so you're getting a sense that maybe it's an open roof.
Or at least a skylight.
How climbable is this building looking?
I mean, it's mud bricks and mud bricks, so it's not, I suppose it's possible to climb it, but it's not going to be easy. There might be like some natural handholds in the brick spaces, but
If only one of us had a climb speed.
Can I scale the building?
sure.
Yeah, I'll
Athletics?
relay to him through hand signals that it's open.
We don't have to. And then I go, we don't have to do that.
Oh, sorry, you're right. So when I do my normal
Wait,
outings,
what do we have to do?
You guys okay?
when I do my normal outings without all of you, I don't really get psychic help.
That's
Wait, you go on
understandable.
adventures without us?
That's my job.
You mean I could have been going on adventures all on my own?
It's a lot less exciting, trust me.
Well, and plus you're at a vow. Aren't you not supposed to leave the library?
That's true. I wonder if they're missing me
All
yet.
of this as I'm climbing. Athletics?
Athletics.
Are we sure it can't be like acrobatics?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
5.
Ooh. All right. I mean, maybe you get a couple of bricks up, but then you fall, but not so far that you would take damage.
Kirill, you didn't see that. As I
And I will
her up.
high five you and be like, this time, this time, this time. And in my head, so we're not making any noise. And here's
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna
Oh,
crack
we
my
go.
neck and go again.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it yet. It's a 16.
Awesome. You get up this building.
Sweet.
So the top of this building, the bricks kind of extend in so you can get on top and stand, but there is a huge circular opening in the roof in the middle.
Okay. I'm not gonna stand up on fully. I'm gonna like crouch down and look in and just peek in and try to see what I can see.
Okay, so you can kind of see that this is a 2-story building, but all the way down to the ground floor is like open. So like you're looking down into this hole, you see a pool of water on the bottom floor. You can kind of see the edges of the second floor landing, but just barely because it's also got an opening obviously to go all the way down. So
I relay to you 3. Open roof, 2 stories, and pool of water at the center of the first floor. Very attackable building.
Are there any snakes?
How many snakes are there? I should probably ask.
I mean perception.
Perception. How
You
dare
still
I
have my faith in
assume
you.
I see things? That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But was it enough?
9 total.
Okay, and then you are, I know you were like close to the ground when you were crawling up, like how far is your head extending
Oh, I would've
past the
just-
lip? All right, let me do a roll.
You know how cats just like put their heads on things? I just like
You just laid down on your side and you kind of just hung your head over.
Okay, so as you're kind of starting to peek your head over there, you're seeing the pool, you're kind of trying to piece together what you see. An arrow shoots out at you from that kind of the second story, and that's a 16.
that hits.
And you take 4 damage. And that is where we will end tonight. Oh my god! Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Book of Cylinders is pretty serious combat, so hopefully you like that. Thank you so much to our patrons, Sparky, Daniel, Sean, Alistair, Rio's mom, Rockelman, and Death's Grass. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. We'll come up with a tagline eventually.
Eventually.
If we